Well, hello there, welcome to the Obi-Thorn Alliance. I'm Jacob.
I'm Luke.
And in today's video, we are doing an episode reaction of Star Wars Visions Episode 6, TO-B1. To be honest, I didn't really enjoy this episode that much. It's definitely within my top 2 very much didn't like in Star Wars Visions. So what are you expecting, Luke?
I don't know. What should I expect? What is this episode about?
Basically, this old man designed these robots and he is intelligent being and can learn things quickly.
Okay. Well, if you're not rating it highly, and
No.
I haven't hated them so far, but I do find that some of them have put me to sleep. So I don't know. I don't think I have high expectations then for this, but I've also enjoyed ones that you have thought weren't that great either. So we've kind of like been mixed on what we find interesting or not. And I think being that these shows are designed to be one episode and one episode only, we can all have different reasons to why we dislike and like some. I tend to like ones that have a good conclusion, and sometimes you can disregard whether the story was actually good. The conclusion sometimes makes it for me. So I don't know. Let's find out.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts so far?
Oh, it's not interesting. It seems very kiddish compared to the others. I would definitely say that. The artwork's pretty cool. Like it's almost looks like watercolored, like painting style. I don't mind. We're back to the kyber crystals again. It seems to be an obsession of these Star Wars Visions. But so far I'm intrigued to see what happens. You know, it kind of feels like that. Not Pinocchio exactly, but it's like the boy, he's created a son that's a robot, and he wants to be a real boy, and but he wants to be a Jedi in this. So it seems familiar, this story.
Do you see any twists or anything that will surprise you?
Maybe, I don't know, there's more to the galaxy than what he's been told, or maybe there's something about this planet, but I guess he's sending him down to check for kyber crystals, so it can't be too scary if he's sending him down. But I don't know, I'm not disliking it so far.
So did you see that twist coming?
Oh, I don't think I could have predicted that he would have found a ship, but it's an interesting concept, you know, like the ship. Well, the fact that he grabbed the ship and was like, "Oh, I'm looking for Jedi's," because he wants to be one, is kind of funny because he's like a little kid basically. But yeah, he doesn't realize the problems he's just caused. So I'm not coming around to this story. I don't think it's too bad so far. Okay, let's keep it going.
So what's your thoughts?
It was okay, you know. As I said, it's an okay concept. Visually, I quite like the look of it. It was something very different. It was somewhat Star Warsy, you know, like they added the Jedi, the Force, and whatnot. But it was
the Sith at the end.
Yeah, I think they just wanted to show off their style of animation and then add something relatable. So, you know, it's what Star Wars Vision is. You know, there's people out there that probably love that because they really like that style of animation. So, I don't think it's a bad job. I wasn't bored like some of the other episodes. So,
think the problems that I have with the episode is that how, you know, the master like died or seemed to die pretty easily to the Sith, and then we don't see who did the grave. Like, did the Sith do it? Like, we assume like who did that. And then when he eventually goes against the Sith with no training, it's like, oh, now you Jedi, because how they explain is that because he's a robot, it's programmed in him. What to me is kind of it explains a bit, but to me it's lazy writing because he's had no training. It's like we don't see them having like training drills. Like, to me, if instead of the master being like all secretive, like, oh, I'm not your Jedi master or something, it's like, to me it's like it's like someone like going against Michael Jordan and losing, and then having like basically being like Chuck and going against Michael Jordan and just winning. Like, it doesn't happen that often.
No, I think I agree with that. I think, again, it's an example of them cramming stuff into a 20-minute episode, and that's always going to be the case. But I was somewhat entertained. For me, it's good enough. It's not going to rank up high, but for me so far, I have a standout, and then the rest are like...
A standout?
Yeah, I have one or two episodes that stand out, and the rest are like, they're all the same, really. So that kind of just falls in the category.
So do you disagree with my nitpick, or do you have your own nitpick?
Oh, no, I agree with it. I'm not as particular as you are, because I don't have high expectations of them, so I'm not going to pull apart something that I'm not that interested in watching. You know what I mean? So I have less interest in it than you do. But definitely, there's shortfalls in it, nitpicks. But again, it's just them cramming too much into a small episode. But it's just them putting a little version of Star Wars out in the world of how they would do things, and I can appreciate that, because it's not a what if where suddenly they're all related and you go, oh well, now they really suck. Now I look at it and I go, yeah, that was one idea. I want to see the next one. Yeah, and that's just how it is.
Yeah, I do think the Sith should have won the battle though. Like, you know, he's been trained for a lot more longer, and you know the robot, or you know, he...
Yeah, it didn't need a happy ending. He could have gotten beaten.
Yeah. And
realised that the galaxy's a dangerous place.
Yeah, that would have made more sense.
Yeah, he learnt the hard way.
Yeah. Well, thank you for helping, Luke. Like and subscribe, share the video, hit the notification bell. If you're enjoying these videos, suggest maybe something else to react to. We got a couple ideas to reacting to things, but be more than happy to react to other things. See you in the next video. Let the force be with you. Bye bye.